and the black parrot. Come on, fly.
Oh my God, banksies.
There's one going. And here at Southwest Rocks Jail, built in the 19th century, decommissioned in 1903, but then housing German prisoners in the First World War. Here at the jail we have a little room. And there's another one. See the legs of the... From the watchtower here at the jail, looking at the jetty that the prisoners built as a refuge for ships passing between Sydney and Brisbane. Unfortunately, it never really worked.
Well, they cut corners. I think the original design somebody changed and then it got breached, didn't it?
A-frame and the cat and nine tails, which never actually used here. Inside the cells, and the darkness of the cells. And now entering the main jail. And the baby. We're too close for it. The German monument erected to all the people who died in this prisoner of war camp in the First World War. Here's the lookout at Southwest Rocks, just past the German monument, and looking as the boat comes out along the shore. The view of the jail from the lookout. And here at Captain Cook Lookout at Smoky Cape Lighthouse, the highest lighthouse in New South Wales. And there's the lighthouse. And the view from Smoky Cape Lighthouse, looking south towards Port Macquarie. Stopping for lunch at Crescent's house. There the few surfers. find a little spot for him.
Okay, it says they're being fed at 3 o'clock, right? But he's being fed a supplement. I sort of think of it as like orange juice in the morning. If you like it, you have it and it's good for you. If you don't like it, you don't have to have it. Not all the koalas get the supplement. They don't want it. They don't like it. But some of them, and so they have to be in home care. They're getting fed every 3 hours, every 4 hours, round the clock. And when they get to about 5-6 months old, the female, the mother, secretes this stuff called pap. And I mentioned earlier how long they live. So, okay, here is the star of the show. This is Grant.
Oh.
And if you can see his left side, it's a little bit bashed in on his face, and his nose is a little crooked. And he was put into home care as an adult koala. So he doesn't know that he's a koala anymore. And he behaves very differently with the volunteers. He still wants to get up. If you notice, yes, he's not quite as the wild koalas you have to be really watching, because if you can see their nails, they're still wild. They're all wild, but he's a little bit more used to people. So and he's also a good bellower. I think he was one of the ones that was bellowing earlier. The males have a scent gland up on their feet. They have a fairly small big toe, and the next two toes are fused together with nails so they can groom and stuff. So
Xavier.
Uh-huh.
He didn't have all of his milk. That's why I come over here. So I'll go back and feed Xavier.
You're going to go back and feed him some more.
Yeah.
There was a good question about do they ever share enclosure process that we talked about before. If a joey comes in and needs to go into home care, they don't know, like this guy, the only thing they know is humans. They don't know about being a koala. In the crook of the tree? That's brain damage as a result of the motor vehicle accident. And as a joey, she does not have a home range. So the two of them do get into it once in a while. But, you know, they don't have a lot of energy, so fighting doesn't last very long. By the way, they have handprints and footprints, just like people do. There's some pictures of that in the Koalaseum. Have any of you been in there, into the little museum area?
This is Roto House, built in the 1840s by the Flynn family, who own the local beach around here, owned by New South Wales Heritage Centre. Very good, well worth a visit. The Ritz Cinema, now talk about Art Deco building here in Port Macquarie. On the road, the Hotel Macquarie, again, 1930s Art Deco building. And across there we have the Hastings River. As we watch the dolphins here at Port Macquarie in the setting sun. And they've disappeared now. Leave it now. Yeah, a little bit. From Macquarie, here we have another beach and another view.
And where was this? Tic Tac? What was this?
Well, we'll have to wait and find out. We'll probably get to our next campsite about 6 o'clock in the morning, because all we do is just every 2 minutes we stop and we see a flower, or we see a tree, or we see a beach, or we see something, and let's take a picture. And we have taken 25 billion pictures on this holiday, and checking point, and you know, and for the next 35 years we'll be cataloguing these pictures and then showing people who have no interest whatsoever in seeing these pictures. And so that's our lives for the next 20 years. And the Taki Lighthouse. Yeah, and Taki Point. And this is North Haven. Going down the coast on the Hastings River. Very pretty. And a grey heron. Flying off. In a place called Wingham, where buildings have been preserved. We are looking at the Wingham School of Arts, and next to it is the Wingham Post Office. Look the same as they did in the 1930s. Buildings here in Wingham, the Wingham Chronicle, the Bank Guest House in 1929, and the Maidstone buildings of 1931. And here's a nab proposed on Tuesday, the 5th of December. If we have a look at it, it was actually known as the Commerce Banking Company of Sydney. So, Wingham branch, opened 7th September 1880. That's what NAB was. You know, I mean, look at that blue sky and the blue water. It's just idyllic, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is Wingham Wharf, also known as the River Reserve. Nice, and a nice spot for a bit of lunch. And here we have the Green Cathedral, where we're staying, and as you can see, it's got beautiful palm trees, and then a magnificent view of the lake. Here's the pews, a bit wooden, but an overview nonetheless. There's a view from the other side of the church. Magnificent lakes.
This is the NSW. One of the Mile Lakes.
Yeah, although not Mile Lake.
This is the W in the garden.
And this is Hawks Lookout, where you can see across to the lake.
That's Forster in the
Yeah.
Forster's in the foreground.
And
Tuncurry.
Tuncurry the other side. And there are the lakes. And here in Tuncurry, and across the road is Foster. This is, look how clear this lake is. And the other side is Forster. And the bridge across. And now we're in Lake Wallace at the end of the day and the evening sun. We're actually sitting in the water, you can see here.
I'm standing.
We're actually in the water. I'm trying Get your feet. I'm in the water here at Wake Wallace, and it's actually about 27-28 degrees. It's absolutely
The water
weird.
is
Yeah,
like sitting in a bath.
yeah. It really is a warm lake. Not quite. The sun's not quite gone down, although I suspect in the next 10 minutes or so it will do. And this is Smith Lake.
Oh, can you catch the
Yeah.
sea eagle?
Sea eagle. Hovering over the lake. And having and now we have a seaplane landing on the water.
Then back up again.
He's just going into some sort of harbour, is he?
That's probably going into Coral Springs. Coral Springs Airport.
This is now at Shoal Rocks and Sugarloaf Lighthouse. Looking at the sea, the rough sea, going through the arch. And up there is the lighthouse. And this is the view from Sugarloaf Point at the lighthouse. Looking down towards Shoal Rocks. And now another shoal of dolphins. A pod of dolphins that we can see here from the lighthouse.
Oh, there's quite a lot of them there, because it's actually, I thought initially it was a rock they were going around, but it isn't, it's actually, the rock is moving.
Look out towards the Shoal Rocks.
And when you think about it, it sounds in line with that. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right up down, what's the name? Dolphins surf the waves.
Mummy, you can have a look in the window and there's so many things in there. Come on, do that. Okay, I'll have a look in the back and watch the dolphins. Do you see them? Come in here.
Well, you can watch them go through the waves.
Just take them down.
It's a big pod, that.
Yeah.
I think there's 20. There's one.
I saw.
And yet another ferry to across the lake and get on the boat. As we drive along the ferry, unsealed road that we've just been on. Gorgeous day. Stephen's Head. Across there is the Broughton Island, and we're taking this to Cabbage Tree Island, and then that.
This is the Carver Head.
Yeah.
And then left of it is Cabbage Tree Island. And then south of it. Oh no, that's Cabbage, sorry, that's Cabbage Tree Island. And the other one in the distance is Shoal. Looks a bit like a little.
Yeah. So this is Nelson Bay, across and Shoal Harbour. This is where we are staying tonight, as opposed to where I thought we were staying earlier on. And now we're at Shoal Bay. Now we're staying tonight, and this is the promontory. Across there is Tea Gardens and Hawke's Bay, where we were earlier on. Beautiful evening light. And back in today at, where are we again?
Shoal Bay.
Shoal Bay, that's it. Looking at the kayaker on a gloriously sunny morning. Dipping in the sea, it's about 24 degrees and it's only 4 to 9. And Mount Tammany looking towards Shoal Bay.
And beyond.
And, yeah. Shark Island and Fingal's Spit.
Shark Island behind the trees.
Yeah, can I get it?
And then Point Stevens and Fingal's Spit.
And round again to Shoal Bay.
Oh no, you've gone far too fast.
Come on. Fingal.
Fingal Spit.
Yeah,
Fingal Bay is the next one along.
yeah,
Then Box Beach.
yeah,
Then Wreck Beach.
yeah,
Down here.
yeah,
Then Zenith Beach.
yeah. And then back to Shoal
Stevens
Bay.
Peak is that one.
Yeah, yeah,
Nelson Bay is there.
yeah,
And then it is Soldier's Point, the one in the far distance. And over to your right, you've got Tea Gardens
yeah.
and Hawk
And Hawk's Head.
and Hawk's Nest.
Hawk's Nest.
Hawk's Nest, is
And from the summit of Tomeray National Park. Hawk's
Hawk's
Nest.
Nest is at the top of the spit.
Yeah. And Tea Gardens is the other side. Up towards the lighthouse on Shark Island. Magnificent blue seas, blue skies and fabulous scenery. Our final campsite here in Tonga. On the distant horizon you can see Palm Beach Lighthouse. Where we once went.
don't think we did. It was in February.
No, I don't think we did. I think it was maybe. I might have done. Might have come in February. Very close back to Nambucca. People jump in the water on the gap between the Palm Beach and the open sea, and the trawlers waiting to go out.
I think they're moored up actually. I don't think they're waiting to go out.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Here on a sunny but getting windy day at DY Beach. And gloriously sunny all day. DY looking at the waves crashing into the sea.
Those houses on the edge of there.
And what?
Those houses up there.
Yeah.
A little bit on the edge.
Yes. The rough seas of DY. Well, you see it? Right.